What's up, guys? Popo here. I'm glad to be on the channel with you guys today. My job is to find fun ways for you to use your MPC, and I know a lot of the times it's just you go in there and I don't know how to come up with some kind of melody. A lot of the sample packs, they have really cool chops and stuff like that. Well, I want to show you how to get some of those cool chops, and it's really easy. I want to show you two methods. The first one is pretty straightforward. The second one has the same method behind it. It's just using a slight different approach. So we're going to do two things today. We're going to pick two sounds and make a melody out of it. I'm going to show you how, an easy way. And the melody that we make isn't going to be the melody that we keep. It doesn't matter what it is because we're going to pitch it up, pitch it down, and find how we want it to sound after we chop it back up. So I'm going to show you a really cool way and how notes kind of work to where you can just grab any instrument and be able to make a nice little melody with it. So you want keys, we're gonna do keys and strings. I'll use two pianos and one string, and we'll come up with a really nice little thing. And then I'll even add little whack drums. In my last video I showed you that we can take the drums and actually resample them and come up with some pretty cool little licks. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. It's pretty neat. I just took a pretty basic beat and then resampled it, and then whenever I hit one pad, it was like I didn't play that. So that's the same thing basically with the melody. And I don't mind doing videos over topics that you guys request. So if you have a question, leave them in the comments and I'll be more than happy. It's easy for me to just make a video about it instead of, I swear I can just show you. So check this out. We're going to use the MPC Live 2 on this, and let's get keyboards loaded, one string. I'll show you how to do that real quick, and then we'll have some fun. Alright, cool. So for this exercise, guys, what I want to show you is we're going to go ahead and start a new project here. So right whenever you turn on your MPC, this is going to be, you need to follow along whenever I'm doing this. This way you can see what happens. A lot of tutorials, they show you what they can do with it, but everyone's going to come out different. So whatever happens on yours is what's going to happen here. First thing you do is turn on your MPC. We're going to hit browse, your double tap menu on the live, and then well, tell you what, make it even easier. What we're going to do is hit the plug. The plug gives you your plugins, okay? There's quite a bit to go over on plugins, but for this one I'm just going to select my plugin with my finger like that, and I'm going to change it to hype. And then down here I'm going to select piano. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and hit the plus because my second instrument is going to be also hype, but I'm going to play the piano. I'm going to play different notes on the piano, and I'm going to show you this. And then plugin 3, we're going to add, hell with it, we'll put hype again. I love the hype. That's why I loved the Akai Force. It had the hype engine. Okay, so now we got strings, keys, and more keys. So what we're going to do here, I want to show you guys a quick way to do this. This MPC is based on patterns. If you use triangles, see, you got triangles here, triangle here, a triangle here. You see what I'm saying? Triangles, even upside down. This one, and then this one. You have to look at it as in triads like that. Okay, boom, boom, boom. You don't want to go. You want to go. So all we're gonna do for the first one, I'm gonna keep it on the low octave here. You want to hit pad perform just like I did. You hit pad perform and turn notes off. Now you have full control. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start on D. Okay, so you follow all we did. We selected our sounds. We hit the plus 3 times for 3 sounds. The first sound's going on track 1, the second one on track 2, the third sound on track 3. We'll show you that in a second. But here, we're just going to record a 4-bar loop. And it's going to be any of those triangles. Like I said, it doesn't matter what you record because it's going to be pitched up or down. Trust me on this, watch. Horrible, right? But check this out. I'm going to go to track 2. This is where things start to get interesting. These are the only ones I pushed, right? Right? These 3. And these. So now I'm going to add an octave up. To where it's in tune. Listen. No. That's in tune. Check this out. Okay. Go to track 3. Go back down an octave. I'm gonna play the same three, okay? Cool. Sounds like crap, right? So what we're gonna do to fix this is go ahead and hit sample. You hit sampler and turn that resample 16 seconds up here. Resample 16 seconds. You hit record, you hit play. Doesn't matter where you hit play as long as you get the full 16 seconds. Should work. We're going to keep this, create. I'm going to hit main. I'm going to mute these tracks out. I know it's a lot, but it's just something fun to do, okay? Go to track 4, go to drums. Go to your new program, which we don't have, so we got to edit our sample. Hit edit sample. This is our sample. What we're going to do is chop this. We want to tune it down. Or you can tune it up. I might want it like that. We're going to leave it like that. Alright, so we're going to leave it like that. We're going to trim it. Hit it twice into regions. And I'm going to do 32 regions. Now it's your job to go in here and tighten these up. Your start and stop endpoints. Alright? See, you got your start point, end point. Your start point, you want to tighten that up. That should be good for now, okay? So we got 16 chops. You can always go to B and finish it up, but that's the loop right there, okay? So we're gonna go ahead. We like it, okay? So you hit shift, convert, and hit do it. You hit main. Now you're in your drums on track 4. We muted all the other tracks. We got our new sample chop. Now is when you get to come in here and actually have some fun. You go to A. Let me show you one more thing here. It's just a cool way to get chops, guys. Take the whole program. You can do this pad by pad, but we're going to do the whole program. All I did was I hit main, and from here I hit mix, and then from here when I hit the pad, you can see which one I'm on. I'm going to select it like that, and I'm going to insert a delay. I'm going to do delay analog sync and quarter delay. It's just a really cool way to get some good melodies, guys. Okay, so basically what we did, we selected 3 sounds, and then you got to use the triangles. Just make sure, it doesn't matter, as long as you hear something like I can work with that, play that in 1 octave lower, and then play it in the matching octave higher. Go back down and lay some bass over it. You can even put drums over it, so whenever you resample it, it actually will chop up your chops a whole lot cleaner right off the bat. Let me show you. This is a song that I chopped up that really inspired me to make this whole video. I just wanted to do it live with you guys. These chops right here, the song was really kind of just a melody, but I thought I would add drums to it and mute it out halfway. And when I did, I got this. But the cool thing is this part. I would have never played that on my drums or here. It even gave me another part. I was going. And the reason I did it for 16 seconds was so that I can have the other half without the drums. Pretty dope. Okay, I know that was a lot, guys. We're gonna do one more here. It's been a minute since I made a video, and I want to. The second way is a no-brainer. You don't have to play anything. You're gonna hit empty project. This is if you stuck around all the way through the end here. I appreciate you guys very much. I wish that I could do this a lot more, but right now I'm just a little tied up. But I had to put out something. So right now, again, the same process. You turn on your MPC, you hit the plug. We're gonna go to hype, and I'm gonna select the keys. Warm piano stack. I'm gonna hit the plus. I like to do this beforehand so I don't have to stop making music whenever I start. I'm gonna do another keys. I think it's easier just to add keys whenever you add sounds together or whenever you're stacking sounds, which I'll show you that in just a second too, how to do that. Hype, default. We're gonna do strings on this one, and this is the hardest part, is just selecting your sounds. Okay, right here is what we want. All we're gonna do here, plug in 2, track 3 gets plug in 3, 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3. Beautiful. We're set up. We're ready to go. So what we're gonna do is hit this pencil. And then I'm going to hit generate random events right here. For this, my pattern size is going to be 8. That's the length, the bars. And I want these notes to play at quarter. C2 to C4. Remember that, okay? Just hit do it. Trust me. Track 2, we did C2 to C4. Track 2, generate random events. Melodic events, blah, blah, blah. We're going to do these in 16th notes. And it's going to be C3, better yet, C4. We'll do C1. You just don't want them to be C2 to C3 or C4. You want them to be different in the octave that pretty much any of these will work. Just trust me on this. You can go here and we'll give it a nice little, leave it there. Okay, do it. Track 3 is the strings. We hit the pencil, generate random events on track 3. We want these to be up in the air a little bit, so it's going to be C4 to C6 to C7. I don't know what it's going to give me, but that's the beautiful thing. You hit do it, and you can go in here. It's going to give you random notes for all of these, but you can actually go in here now and mute out which ones you don't want. It's subtractive grid approach. But anyway, you hit main here and I hit play and you get a song. But what we're going to do without even listening to it, because we're not going to use it, we're going to pitch it up, pitch it down. We hit sampler, make sure this says resample left and right, hit arm. We're going to get 16 seconds. Ready, go. It's like, well, you don't need to sample records anymore. I'm just gonna grab 12 seconds. Cool. That's like sampling 3 records of just crazy stuff. Okay, we got the sample. I'm gonna hit main, mute track 1 or 3, mute track 2, mute track 1, because that was the original, whatever that was. We hit the drums, edit sample, because there's nothing there right now. We need to new sample and select this pad, hit this one. I'm going to tune way down, just like that. Cool, we're going to leave it like that. This is just without putting any love into it, guys. I'm telling you, you could do this all day long. Just sample, trim, chop. We're going to do regions, 32. Okay, now we got 32 really nice chops. Again, it's your job to go in here. Let's convert trim, chop. Yeah. And we're going to go ahead. We're just going to leave it like that, okay? And I'm going to hit shift, convert, do it, hit main. Now I got my drum program. Again, we'll hit the mixer. Select this, insert a delay or a reverb or both. Anything will help. We're going to do a spring delay, and then we're going to do a delay thing. Bam, hit the pencil, quarter, main, and magic. You got all these new chops. And there's got to be at least one sound in there that you're going to like. Again, you got to go in here and edit your samples and do your start and end points. Okay, you really got to get in here and make sure when you hit a pad, it fires, or else it's no fun. Pretty cool. Alright guys, that's all I got for you guys today. Right on. I hope that was fun and that you found that interesting. Just to use that, generate random events. You can even go, if you're good in keys, you can mix the keys. I just use the octave up. It helps me out a lot. Other than that, I just thought it would be kind of a cool video to shoot with you guys. So I'll see you guys on the next one, and hopefully I can get back on here soon. I might have to take a break for just a minute, but as long as they got good coffee going, I think I'll be all right. All right. That's a wrap.